Well, this is quite intriguing if I may say. This panel proposes recording a video containing light, then using a video cassette recorder, fast forward through the footage to exceed the speed of light and break physics. I picked this one because cameras are really interesting and have important spots in many science fiction works like time-lapse. To understand why this doesn't work, you have to know how cameras operate. In a nutshell, light enters the camera through the lens and passes through an adjustable entry called the aperture, which controls how much light enters the camera. Then comes the role of a component called the shutter, which is like a door that can control the duration of how long light enters the camera. After all of that, the light hits a sensor and triggers the release of electrons that correspond to its intensity. The electrons give electric signals that are then converted into digital data, and finally an image that is stored in a memory card. I should also mention that in older days before sensors were invented, the image used to be chemically imprinted onto light-sensitive film. Most footage you watch is composed of 24 frames per second. When you fast forward that footage, it increases the frames to let's say 60 frames per second. If you want to go even quicker, the player may skip certain frames to give us the impression that we are going faster, but through this process the speed of light isn't affected. It's also important to note that all of this requires electricity. The fastest electric signals can go is about 2/3 the speed of light, but only through special high-quality cables. And then the light emitted when watching the footage is still traveling to your eye at the regular speed of light.